Hi guys, this is Emily Cupelli and today I'm here with my first video tutorial as part of the Gerda Steiner Designs design team using the Happy Fall stamp set. Of course, this stamp set works perfectly all year around, not only for fall, which is one of the reasons I love it so much. I already stamped my image on Strathmore watercolor paper using my archival ink in sepia. Now I'm coloring the squirrel with my vintage photo distress ink and some water. Then I will use the frayed burlap distress ink to color the acorn in the image. Now I will die cut a circle in my main panel using a circular die. Then we'll dry emboss it with my wood grain embossing folder. I already cut 2 strips of green paper from this glitter paper pad. I used a minty green to make it look like if there were more trees in the background, but you can use the blue one to simulate the sky instead. I'm going to glue them to the sides of an A2 card base. For this I'm using my liquid glue. Then I'm going to cut the excess with my scissors. We'll take the circle I got from the main panel and we'll color it with my Versamark to create a watermark and make it look a bit darker. Then we'll use the main panel as a guide to glue the circle to the card base using more liquid glue. Now with my white gel pen, we'll add some stitch lines around the edge of the circle using the die as a guide. Once the card is finished, the stitch lines are barely noticeable, so you can skip this step if you prefer. Then added some super tape to the back of the main panel and we'll stick a piece of acetate to it. Also added some foam tape to the card base right around the shaker area. Here I'm adding some chunky glitter in gold which I got from the dollar spot at Target and some micro beads in bronze from Prima. To me, they all look like a bunch of acorns. Once I'm happy with the amount of shaker elements, we'll remove the backing paper from the foam tape and we'll stick the main panel to it, making pressure all over the panel. We'll also stick the squirrel to the acetate using more super tape. We'll position it so it looks like if it were inside the hole in the tree. Now we'll color its nose and eyes with a black Sharpie to tie the black paper I will use in the sentiment. For the sentiment, we'll stamp part of it on a black cardstock using my Versamark, which is a clear sticky ink perfect for heat embossing. Then we'll add to it some white embossing powder from Hero Arts, and we'll go ahead and heat emboss it with my heat gun. Now we'll cut it into a thin strip using my paper trimmer. Using my scissors, we'll cut the ends of it into a V shape to make it look like a banner. Then we'll glue it to the front of the card using some liquid glue. Above it, we'll glue the word thanks, which I already die cut out of white cardstock. Now we'll add some details to the acorns using my white gel pen. In the pictures you will notice that I also added some white details to the nose and the back of the squirrel. I really like how this card turned out. Anyhow, if you want it to shake even more, you can use only the micro beads without the glitter. You can also notice how thin is this shaker card, where we used only one layer of foam tapes thanks to the small elements we used in the shaker area. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. Don't forget to visit my blog to see the list of supplies and more close-up pictures. Here is another video for you to watch where I use more Gerda Steiner designs stamps. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!